July 7th, 2026. Welcome out to today's advisory report. All of our signals are on green, favorable market conditions. Intermediate trend is bullish and the short-term trend is also bullish. We are still playing offense. The market is looking constructive, even though today was a little bit of a down day. Positioning looks very, very good as the market is now coiling and contracting. Let's go ahead and look at the intermediate trend and we'll see what I'm talking about. This is a weekly chart. Each plot on here is basically closing or the Friday close. And you can see we're kind of bouncing around up and down, but definitely above the 30-week moving average. That's that orange line. We are bullish biased when the price is above the 30-week moving average, and we are bearish biased when we are below the 30-week moving average. Let's go ahead and look at the short-term trend. We are also above the 20-day moving average, which is a short-term area that we like to look at. You can see this line is moving around a little bit. Let's see if I can get it to extend. But we are creating a little bit of a triangle here. Let's go ahead and move that over there. So we're kind of see it's kind of coming up, down, and then the contraction is getting smaller. Coming up, we may contract again. I would think that it would be smaller again. And usually this pattern kind of comes to a point where we get to the apex and then it decides to go up or down. Typically, it'll go in a continuation pattern, which will continue from whatever the current trend was. So we're up, consolidation up is typically how it goes. So that's our thoughts behind what is developing here in the short term as we're seeing some volatility. But we'll have to wait and actually see how that really does play out. Let's jump on over to market lens and let's see a couple of the positions that we have in our ultra aggressive portfolio. We talked a little bit about the SP500 already. We have the triple SPXL as that came across the 20-day on the SPYM. We went ahead and added some exposure there. We also have Eli Lilly up 3% today. That one continues higher. That turned out to be a really, really good play as we bought it around here, and now you can see it extending higher. We'll see if that wants to get the juice and actually move much higher instead of just wishing-washy around today. Let's go ahead and look at Goldman Sachs that we purchased yesterday. A good buy in my opinion, and now an inside day. So we'll see if that constructively turns back up. And remember, we talked yesterday about getting into that one based off of how good the financials were doing. So if we go to the financial ETF, you can see that extending up from about $50 to about $56. So what is that? About 10% move in about 3 or 4 days. In fact, Eli Lilly was kind of the same type of buy. We bought that because of XLV extending higher, which is the healthcare sector. It's the ETF on the healthcare. And when we bought that back in here, you saw that was kind of extending up. So a little bit of rotation going on in the market away from tech. Let's go ahead and look at CrowdStrike. Nice big move, 100% gainer, a pullback, consolidation. We bought it in this area, and now you can see it's much higher. And SpaceX not doing what we really want it to do after buying the turn up here. It's kind of gone back down. It's a little bit below our purchase area, but it's still finding support at what I would say about the 150 area. And we'll have to see what happens the next couple of days. We might have to blow this one out and then just wait for it to set up again. That's what I got for you today. Take care. Have a wonderful afternoon. We'll be right back at it tomorrow.